why your legs get weaker as you age, and 4 powerful foods that can keep them strong and steady. If you're over 65, this might be the most important thing you'll hear today. It's truly a blessing to be here with all of you today. As we gather in this wonderful stage of life, we know that with the gift of years comes a few changes in how our bodies feel and move. You might have noticed, the stairs feel a little steeper, the walk a little slower, and sometimes our legs don't quite have the strength they used to. Now, let me tell you something. This is not a sign of weakness. No, it's simply nature's way of asking us to care for ourselves in new and smarter ways. Today, I want to talk to you about something very important. Why our legs tend to get weaker as we age, and more importantly, 4 powerful, natural foods that can help keep them strong, steady, and ready for many more years of dancing, walking, and living life to the fullest. So, sit back, relax, and let's take a gentle yet empowering journey into understanding our amazing bodies and how we can nourish them to keep moving with confidence and grace. As we age, one of the most noticeable changes in our bodies is the gradual loss of muscle mass, particularly in the legs. This natural process, known as sarcopenia, begins as early as our 30s, but it accelerates as we enter our 50s and beyond. Muscle mass is essential for movement, stability, and overall strength, so this decline can have a significant impact on our daily lives. The muscles in our legs are responsible for most of our physical mobility, including walking, standing, climbing stairs, and maintaining balance. As these muscles become weaker over time, it can lead to difficulties in performing these everyday activities. While some degree of muscle loss is inevitable, the rate and severity of this decline are influenced by various factors, including genetics, lifestyle, and physical activity levels. People who are less active or who lead sedentary lives tend to experience more rapid muscle loss than those who remain engaged in physical activities. The reason for muscle loss as we age is multifaceted. One of the primary factors is a decrease in the production of hormones that are crucial for muscle maintenance, such as testosterone and growth hormone. These hormones help stimulate muscle growth and repair, but as their levels decline with age, the body becomes less efficient at rebuilding muscle tissue after wear and tear. This leads to a gradual shrinking of muscle fibers, particularly the fast-twitch fibers that are responsible for strength and power. Additionally, the nervous system plays a role in muscle strength. As we age, the number of nerve fibers that stimulate muscle contractions decreases. This means that the remaining muscle fibers are less efficiently activated, resulting in weaker muscle contractions and a reduction in overall muscle strength. This loss of neuromuscular function can make tasks that once seemed easy, like standing up from a chair or lifting a grocery bag, feel more challenging. Another important factor contributing to muscle. As we age, one of the primary factors that can lead to weaker leg muscles is reduced physical activity. In our younger years, we tend to move more frequently, whether through sports, physical labor, or even just day-to-day activities like walking or climbing stairs. However, as we get older, these daily activities often decrease, and many individuals find themselves becoming more sedentary. The human body was designed for movement, and a lack of it can have profound effects on muscle strength, particularly in the legs. When we don't engage in regular physical activity, our muscles, especially in the legs, begin to atrophy or shrink. This is because muscles need to be used to maintain their strength and size. Just as a car engine that isn't used for a long time can start to break down, our muscles weaken when they're not consistently engaged. The legs, in particular, are prone to this because they're large muscles that play a central role in movement. When these muscles aren't activated regularly, they lose their tone, elasticity, and overall function. This decline in muscle strength due to inactivity can lead to a cycle of further inactivity. When legs become weaker, performing even basic tasks, such as walking to the mailbox or climbing stairs, becomes more difficult. This can cause individuals to limit their activities, which in turn leads to even further muscle weakening. This vicious cycle is common as people age, and it can lead to a noticeable decline in mobility, independence, and quality of life. Reduced activity also affects the joints in our legs. Joint stiffness and discomfort can make it painful to move, which then discourages people from engaging in physical activity. As a result, muscle mass continues to decline, and flexibility and mobility worsen. This is particularly problematic for older adults who already face an increased risk of falls and fractures. The legs are responsible for much of our balance, and weaker muscles can make it harder to maintain stability, which increases the likelihood of falls and injuries. In addition to muscle atrophy, reduced physical activity can also result in a loss of bone density. Weight-bearing exercises, such as walking or climbing stairs, are crucial for maintaining strong bones. When we stop doing these activities, our bones become more fragile, and the muscles that support them weaken further. This combined loss of muscle and bone density can significantly impact a person's overall mobility and balance, leading to a heightened risk of fractures and falls. Furthermore, physical activity is important for maintaining the circulation and blood flow to our muscles. Exercise helps keep the cardiovascular system healthy, ensuring that the muscles receive the nutrients and oxygen they need to remain strong. Without regular activity, blood flow to the muscles can become restricted, leading to a further decline in muscle health. It's important to understand that even though inactivity contributes to muscle weakness, it's never too late to make changes. Incorporating regular movement into daily life, even in small amounts, can significantly improve leg strength and overall mobility. Simple activities such as walking, stretching, or gentle strength training exercises can go a long way in reversing the effects of inactivity. The key is consistency and gradually building up activity levels in a way that's appropriate for each individual's health and capabilities. As we age, hormonal changes play a significant role in the decline of muscle strength, particularly in the legs. Our bodies naturally undergo shifts in hormone production, which can have a direct impact on muscle maintenance, repair, and overall function. These hormonal changes are a normal part of the aging process, but they can contribute to a gradual weakening of the muscles, making it more difficult to keep our legs strong and steady. One of the most noticeable hormonal changes with age is the decline in the levels of growth hormone. Growth hormone is responsible for stimulating the production of proteins that help build muscle tissue. As we age, the production of this hormone decreases, leading to a slower rate of muscle repair and regeneration. This means that when we experience muscle wear and tear from daily activities, it takes longer for our muscles to rebuild themselves, and in some cases, they may not fully recover. The muscles become less efficient at responding to physical stress, which leads to a gradual decline in muscle mass and strength. Testosterone, a hormone more commonly associated with men, also plays an important role in muscle development. In both men and women, testosterone helps stimulate muscle growth and maintenance by promoting the synthesis of proteins within muscle cells. As we age, testosterone levels decrease, and this decline accelerates after the age of 30. The reduction in testosterone levels can lead to an increase in body fat and a decrease in lean muscle mass. In women, the reduction in estrogen levels during and after menopause also contributes to the weakening of muscles, especially in the legs. Estrogen helps maintain muscle mass and strength by supporting the function of muscle fibers. As estrogen levels drop, the muscles may become more prone to atrophy. Cortisol, a hormone released in response to stress, can also impact muscle strength as we age. While cortisol is important for helping the body manage stress and inflammation, chronic elevated levels of cortisol, often due to prolonged stress, can lead to muscle breakdown. In older adults, higher levels of cortisol are linked to the loss of muscle mass, especially in the legs. This can further exacerbate the problem of weakened muscles, as the body is not able to repair or build muscle tissue as effectively when cortisol levels are consistently high. Thyroid hormones, which regulate metabolism, can also affect muscle strength. As we age, some individuals experience a decline in thyroid function, a condition known as hypothyroidism. When the thyroid produces insufficient hormones, it can slow down the body's metabolism and lead to muscle weakness. This often manifests in symptoms such as fatigue, stiffness, and a general decline in strength. Inadequate thyroid function can particularly affect the muscles in the legs, leading to increased difficulty in movement and balance. Additionally, the body's ability to utilize nutrients efficiently declines as we age, partly due to hormonal changes. Hormones like insulin, which regulates blood sugar levels, can become less effective with age. This results in higher blood sugar levels and less efficient nutrient uptake by the muscles. When muscles do not receive the necessary nutrients they need to grow and repair, they become weaker and more prone to fatigue. The interplay of these hormonal changes can create an environment where maintaining strong legs becomes much more challenging. However, it is important to note that while hormonal shifts are inevitable, their impact can be mitigated through proper nutrition, exercise, and lifestyle changes that help support hormone balance and muscle health. While the natural aging process brings changes to our bodies, it doesn't mean we are powerless in maintaining our leg strength or overall mobility. By understanding the factors that contribute to weaker legs, such as muscle mass decline, reduced activity, hormonal changes, nutrient deficiencies, and chronic inflammation, we can take proactive steps to counteract these effects. Simple yet powerful habits, such as staying physically active, eating a nutrient-rich diet, managing inflammation, and staying consistent in our efforts, can significantly improve leg strength and ensure that we remain steady on our feet for many years to come. Remember, age is just a number, and with the right mindset and actions, we can continue to move forward, stronger, steadier, and more capable than ever before. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.